Hi, I'm Chun.
I'm Nancy.
And we're going to practice today is a little bit the pock and punch from your chi sao. Okay? So this is a really simple drill, but there's a lot of little detail going on, and so we're going to cover those small details. Okay? So from here we're going to start in double hand chi sao. Okay? So from here, just practicing your rolling. Okay? Now, from the low fook, so from Nancy's low fook, right here, okay? She's going to step out, and she's going to bring this foot forward into a guarding position, right? And she's going to get to the outside mountain. Okay, so real slow, so that you guys can see. Give me more here. Okay, go on. All right. So from here, she's going to step out. Now, as she steps out, she's already starting to move her hand into position. Okay? Don't push. Good. You need to be more, no. Okay? You need to be more 50-50. Yeah. Okay? You don't want to be too far back. Right? So you're attacking. That means you want to start coming in. All right? This means a little bit more you're defending. Okay? All right, go back. Okay? So she's going to do it again. So from the low fook style, she's stepping out. Okay? And she's going to get to the guard position, this guarding position. 50-50. Yeah. Okay? The wu sao hand is up. Her guarding hand is up. And she's facing my center. Okay? So one more time. She's here. Rolling. She's going to step. Get to this position right here. Okay? Now she's facing my center, I'm not facing her center, which is good for her. Okay? Getting to this position though is there's a lot of little stuff going on. Okay, and this is what I want to cover. Alright? So the first thing is the Indiana Jones. Okay, we talked about Indiana Jones. Alright? Indiana Jones is in the movie where he has the bag of sand and the idol, and it's on the weight weight sensor. So he has to like switch this bag of sand, right? And try to guess the weight. Right? I call this Indiana Jones. Right? Indiana Jones means that when she's moving her feet, she cannot take the pressure off of the arms. She has to maintain that same pressure. Okay? So she wants to trick me. So from here, she can't take this pressure. See how she's moving to the side? Okay? She doesn't want this pressure to be to run away from me. Okay? If it runs away from me, then I want to go in. Okay? So she wants to maintain the same pressure, just like Indiana Jones, while she's moving. Okay? Then she's replacing this pressure with this other hand so that she can remove this hand. So again, she's doing Indiana Jones. Okay? So for me, it's almost like she's not doing anything. It's a trick. Okay? So the pressure always has to be the same. So from here, this pressure here, she step first. Then to here, so that the pressure never changes off of this arm, my arm here. Okay? Her wu sao hand should be in the middle between her front hand and her body. It shouldn't be all the way back. It should be all the way forward. It should be in the middle. Her elbows, just like you're sitting on telephone, should never touch your body. Okay? They shouldn't be resting on your body. Okay? She should be guarding her center. She should be pointed towards my center. Right? Her hips, everything. She should be in a baseball stance, 50-50 baseball stance. That means her feet are wider. Right? Like she's ready to tackle me. Okay? Not like she's ready to go surfing. Right? She wants to be in a football stance. Okay? So again. So you want to go slow because there's so many ways to make mistakes here. Keep the Indiana Jones pressure on this arm. Now she's going to replace it with the other arm. She's in a 50-50 football stance, facing my center. Okay? Elbow out, away from her body. Good. All right? And also make sure that you're not too jammed. You don't feel like you're too jammed. You want to maintain your medium range, your ideal angle. This is your Su and Tao form, right? You don't want to practice like this. You want the ideal angle. Okay? So when you move, make sure you stay in the ideal angle. So once again, Indiana Jones, don't change the pressure. Step, replace the hand, don't change the pressure. Okay? 50-50 stance. Okay? Keep your ideal angle. That means a little bit more out. Okay? Now from here, now she's going to pak sao with the rear hand, or wu sai hand. Pak sao, right? Towards the elbow. Okay? Right? And enter with the palm strike. With the palm strike to the face. This could be a punch, but right now we're just going to do palm strike. She's going to form the palm on my chin, right? She's guarding my elbow. She's attacking my elbow to my center, right? Right? And then she's going to finish with the extension. Okay? So real slow, step by step. Okay? From the chi sao. Don't change the pressure here. Don't change your pressure. Elbow in, keep your space. Football footwork, bend the knee. Okay? Now from here, right? She's going to attack my elbow. One movement, she's also going to palm toward my face. And notice how, when she's here, she's not extended yet. She's still in the ideal angle. This is what we call set the nail. The nail is now in position. This third stick right here, this is the nail. Right? So now the nail's in place. Now, what do we use to drive the nail in is the hammer. The hammer is the body structure. So that's what she's going to use to get me out. Use the body and extend. Yeah. Okay? So again, real slow. Okay. Just gonna step. Don't change the pressure. Don't change the pressure. 50-50. Wu sai hand. Keep your maintained ideal angle. Right? Now from here, she's going to attack my elbow and enter. And that has to be all one movement. Okay? So when she enters, one movement and extend. Everything has to happen together. One movement and yes! Okay? Right? You can break it up in the beginning, step by step, but you should make it smoother and smoother so that you enter like as one unit coming in. Okay? Like a wave. Okay? So one more time, she's going to do it. Step, don't change the pressure, elbow switch, step in with a pak sao, and enter. That's it. Okay? Better. Better. Okay? And I know a lot of you guys say, well, some of you got to work, you know, why do you pop the elbow here? Like, I can't remember who it was. Somebody was talking about the pak sao. He asked me, what should I pak sao the elbow, the arm, the wrist? Okay? Pak sao can be done several different ways. There's no one answer. Okay? But when you're in medium range, that means she's in the bent arm range. You want to pop the elbow. Okay? The reason why is because if she pops my wrist from here or my forearm, right, I can still throw my elbow out. Okay? And this is dangerous because she's real close to me. Right? So if she's this close, she pops my elbow and she jams it into my body. Okay? Then it's hard for me to launch my elbow. Okay? So it's safer for her to enter by popping the elbow here. Okay? If we're farther out, here, like cross-arm chi sao, right? Then she can pocket my wrist and pull it down. Right? Pop down and punch. Right? Because from here, and because we're not really close to each other yet. Okay? So a lot of times I do this. Let's say you punch, right? Okay? If I'm still way out here and I want to pop, okay? I can pop or whatever, different angles, right? Because I'm not close yet. Okay? So I can pop here because if she tries to elbow me from there, it's like really difficult. It's no way. By that time I'm already going to change on her. So from here, this range, she punches, right? I can pop here. See, I can pop here. I can go in, right? Okay? But once we get into here, she punches, right? And I come in and then I'm here. Now I should pop her elbow. If I don't control her elbow when I'm this close, I pop here or go side. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that elbow. So I jam her elbow into her center and attack. Okay? So a lot of how you can pock and where you can pock and the angle you can pock, a lot of it depends on where you are in relation to your opponent. Okay? But when you're this close, control the elbow. Control your opponent's elbow. Okay, so one last time. Okay? Nice and relaxed. And remember these little things. Step, okay, Indiana Jones, go back. Step, Indiana Jones. Don't change your pressure. Maintain your space, 50-50, football footwork. Right? Then enter as one unit. Boom! Nice. Okay? That way you don't do this. I come in, I step, and then I go like this, and I'm already extended, my arm's extended, but my body's not even close to her. Right? Then you do this, and then I do this, whatever. Okay? This is not good because I'm not using the hammer. I'm not close to her. Okay? So I don't want you guys to get in the habit of doing that. Right? Come in here, then I step, and then boom, see? But I'm already extended. You understand? I can't, this is not going to hurt her. Or it's just, if she's bigger than me, she's taller than me, it's just going to make her angry if I pop her like that, or pop him like that. Okay? So you don't want to use it in that particular range. So when she comes in, she moves, she comes up, she wants to be close, bent arm. See, she's touching my face, right, or my body, or she's got a fist, but she's right here, open, she's right here, her arm's still bent. That means she can still extend, okay, and she extends by using the body to do the work, and then extends the hand. Yeah. Okay? So, it looks like a really simple movement. There's so much little stuff going on that if you don't pay attention to everything, then you're just going to end up missing a lot of the detail, and it's not going to work. Okay? So really pay attention to what you're doing. And again, it all goes back to your seal and cow form. Right? Practicing your form so that when you do the movements, you're practicing to improve the quality of your movement. And that way you can throw it back. So that you understand this moving seal and cow form. This moving seal and cow form. This moving, you're moving the form. Okay? As one unit. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of power there. Okay, so learning how to use the structure. Okay, or what Hawkins calls is the hammer. Right? And the stronger the hammer, then the more damage you can do. Right? So that's how come we're always trying to develop the body structure. Okay? To improve the hammer, so that when you nail something like that, you set the nail and you nail it.